Hey, hello, Rashidat. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello，
Good afternoon.
老师好。
你好。那我们等一下，Okay, we wait for a moment.
好吧。
好的。Okay. All right then. Let's start. People should learn to come early to the meeting. Okay. Uh, uh, s- for the few of you that are here, is there any question you have concerning the last class I recorded? Do you understand? If you understand, raise your hand. Raise up your hand if you do understand. Okay, Chimazuru, do you understand? Sharon.
Yes, ma'am.
How about you, Sharon? Okay. Now, do you have any question? Any question? Okay, let me lower your hands. Now, if you have any question, raise your hand. Okay, all right. So it seems you all understand. We all understood, and we do understand right now what I explained it. Today, I was thinking we should do some oral practice, but then we are just in chapter 9 of HSK 1 this thing. So I think we should just go on because the last class should be next week. So, and there's still so much to do. Okay, so let's continue then. Now let me share my screen. So today we'll be looking at chapter 9. We do need to practice, but then there's so much to do right now, okay? So yeah, we'll be looking at 你儿子在哪工作？在哪工作？ Okay. I would like us to first of all
Ma'am,
talk
please,
about.
can you zoom the screen? I can't really see it well.
Okay. Is it clearer now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right then. Okay, so I just showed you this. Let me change my screen. I'm changing the screen now. Okay, so let's talk about people we know. People, and then as in people we know in Chinese, like doctor, lawyer, stuff like that. Okay, people in Chinese. Okay, if you are on, just no need for me to call you. You can unmute yourself and say a word. Okay, and make sure.
医生 doctor.
医生很好，还有吗？Any other? Sorry, this is 医生。医生 Where is it? Okay. All right. Any other one? Someone else? 来，快一点 quickly. Somebody else should talk. Unmute yourself and talk.
厨师
厨师 what's that? Cook. 厨师
chef
a chef or a cook. Okay. All right. Which other one? I don't want to start calling your names here. You can just give me a word. Hi, Yoa.
律师
律师
画家
律师 lawyer
画家
画家 you mean what's it called, a painter?
a painter
Yes.
yes ma.
Yeah, okay. Who else? 你们快一点啊，老师 don't forget 老师 okay. Which other one? 朋友 we also have 同学 what's 同学 classmate. Okay, 同事 is what? 同事 is colleague. Who else?
司机
司机 driver. 还有吗？
作家
作家 This is a writer. Okay. Okay.那我们先到这吧，谢谢。Now you will notice some things. This is not what we are doing, but let's talk about it. This she it means let me write situation to it. She means somebody who is an expert in something. 厨师厨房 This is 厨房的厨 This is the 厨 in 厨房 Let me write 厨房 here. 厨房 which means kitchen. 厨师 is like the teacher in the kitchen. 老师 So they use this 师 Now look at this one. Which 律师 Lu yeah is not a place, but it means law. 法律的律 It means law. This is law. 法律 So 律师 is like an expert, someone scholar in law. Okay. Now look at this. Jia. Jia is also like maybe the equivalent of ER. Like this she too is like an equivalent of ER. It's also an expert. 作家 somebody. 画家 somebody would paint. Somebody would write. And then this Shen. This Shen is Yi Shen. This Yi Shui Yi means medicine. So Yi Shen, Shui Shen. Now this Shen is like somebody who does this, who is into this profession. Is into the profession of medicine. This person Shui Shen. This person is into the profession of studying, something like that. Okay. So there are ways in which these things are made up. Of course, some of them you might not get a ready answer for them like this. CG point, but there are ways in which they come up together. Okay, that should also inform you of your orthography. In the second semester, God's Spirit in our lives, we'll be looking at how to make up words, how to make words together. Okay, so these are some words we know, some of the words we know. Now, Yishan, where does the Yishan work? The Yishan,
医院
okay, the Yishan works in Yiyue, okay. In the hospital. Okay, 厨师呢? If you're on, I don't want to hear just one person's voice. So, okay, 厨师, let's say at the 餐馆. Okay, 餐馆. Okay, let's use 饭馆. I don't know why it's not coming up. 饭馆 is like a restaurant. Okay, 律师 画家老师 okay, let's use 老师 oh sorry
No, sorry.
okay
法院。
法院
Yes.
okay and then 画家 maybe works from home, right? Because
Yeah.
those people do it. Okay, 那老师呢？学校 okay, so we have 老师 works in the school. Okay, so these are the ones that work. CG in his car, right? Okay, so we have this. Let's look at this few. There are others. Okay, let me make them into P for those who might not recognize these characters. Okay, 好的 so this is 医生 in 医院，厨师 in 饭馆，律师 in 法院。Okay, so these are the places they work. Now, so today we are going to look at 你儿子在哪工作？ Now, 在 means what? What does 在 mean? 在 means at.
Location.
Yeah, like when you want to say you at somewhere. Let's just use it like at in English. Okay, at at. Okay, now, na. Let's go to this one. Na, what's na? And what's
It's
just?
that.
Okay, this is that, and this is ear. Okay, and then what is na? This is just so you can see the
Where?
difference. Where? Okay, now you remember this na in 你是哪国人? Understand? Now this na usually has this retroflex, 换音. Okay, but sometimes you might see this character. This one is not a character. This is just a bracket. I'm putting it in brackets so you can see that sometimes it's there, sometimes all depending on where you are in China. Some people in the northerners use this thing very. This is how it sounds. Na. This is na. Now, if I want to put this, I said na. Can you see the difference? Like my tongue rolling in. Na. So I can say 你是哪国人? Now, if I go 你是哪国人, I use this. So sometimes it's there, sometimes not there. Okay, just so you can see the difference in this one. Okay, now the simple one. If I want to say where are you? How do we go? Where are you? You is what?
你在哪儿？
Me. Now at is what? 在. Then where? 哪? 你在哪? As simple as that. Now, if I now want to make this, okay, where are you eating? What is eating? I keep hearing just two voices. All of you unmute yourself.
吃饭。
If the background is not noisy, because I don't want to be hearing, okay, so that you can talk or consciously unmute yourself if you have something to say. I think that's better because I don't want to be hearing necessary things behind. It's distracting. Okay. All right. Now, chifan is to eat, right? So let's put, hey, who is that one that they are scratching plates behind? Chifan. Now, whoever that is, you can hear yourself. It's like somebody eating, mute yourself. Okay? So it's just like where the person, the subject, plus 在 plus 哪, let's put it 哪, where, and then plus the verb. So just saying 你在哪, then what are you doing there? 吃饭. So if I want to say where are you studying, who can go for that? Where are you studying? What studying? If you ignore it, just talk, okay?
学习。
Okay, 学习 okay. 去吗
Ma.
Okay, you were about to say something. Say it. What's 学习? Oh, what's study?
Tracy.
I've said it. Okay, now can you make a sentence? Where are you studying?
Is it like referring to somebody if I want to ask someone?
Yes.
Okay. Ni China
Okay,
你在哪学习？
学习 is a question. That 哪也 is a question. So it's always, of course, you can ask yourself a rhetoric question if you don't know, or if you have amnesia, anyone. But most times it's referring to somebody else, right? So 你在哪学习? So subject 在哪 then the verb. Okay, so this is now this subject could be longer. Okay, now if I want to say your son, it will be what? 你儿子. Okay, I hope we know family members. Let's go over that first of all so we can. What's father?
爸爸
Baba. Okay, mother. Mama.
妈妈、
Okay, sister. Older sister. We've done this, right?
姐姐、
Jeje. Okay, older brother.
哥哥、
Gogo. Okay, younger sister.
弟弟、
妹
Mei.
妹妹、
Okay. And then younger brother.
弟弟、
Didi. Okay. All right. Now, if you want to say uncle, let's use uncle. Do you know uncle?
叔叔，
很好。Now, auntie 哥，阿姨，
阿姨，
很好，阿姨 is阿姨. Okay, don't call anybody auntie or uncle anyhow in China. They will look at you somehow. Why are you calling auntie? Am I that old? Okay. Then how about grandfather, grandmother from the paternal
爷
side?
爷，
很
奶
好，
奶，
爷爷，奶奶. Then sorry, 奶奶. What am I? Okay. Okay, now from the maternal side, who knows that? Why go? That's grandfather. Then why poor? That's grandmother. Okay, so we know our family people. All right. Hada. So we know these people. Hada. Now I will say your son. How do I go?
你
你的儿子. We can go this way. But then this the many times you don't need to put it. So we can say what? 你儿子. So okay. Now if I want to say your friend, it will be what?
你的朋友
你朋友可以啊。How about your Chinese teacher?
你的汉语老师
你的汉语老师、
Okay, let's say
汉语老师
let's make the your a plural your. So 你们的汉语老师. Okay, your daughter. How do you say daughter? 你女儿. Okay, so you see all of these ones, they stand under the subjects. Anything 你 can stay do here, all of them can do it. So you can say 你在哪学习? I can't say 你儿子在哪学习?你的朋友在哪学习? 你的汉语老师在哪学习? 你女儿在哪学习? So all of this can stand where this 你 is. They can stand as place of subject. Okay, all right. So now the only thing now you have to change, you can very well change to make this sentence a bit different again is what? The verb. So you want to say, where is your son living? 你儿子在哪住? Oh, no, that Jew is a bit different. Let's not use Jew. Where is your son eating? 你儿子在哪吃饭? The Jew is one of the exceptions to this rule. The Jew in Jew is usually before 在. 你住在哪? 你儿子住在哪? That's the exception to this rule. Okay. 你朋友在哪工作? Okay. We know 工作, right? 工作 is what? What's 工作?
Please obey.
Work. Okay. So this is about this one. Is that simple? Okay. For this structure. It's that simple. Now, if you want to say I'm at home, I'm not at home. How do you say that? We know the tie, right? Now, if you want to say it doesn't work at, or sorry, let's answer this question first. We've said, okay, 你的儿你在哪学习? So how do we answer this question? 我 Are we there?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's answer the question first of all. Then we say 我在. How do we say University of Lagos? Does anybody know it?
拉各斯大学。
很好. So this now is what we replace with the so Legacy means Lagos. Legacy. Then University. Okay. Then what are you doing there? Let's make this 学习. Okay. So this is a Legacy Dash. Now there is a way to shorten it. How do we now say Unilag? Can we try? So we just say La. Where is it? If you want to say Unilag, we can just use it this way. So I think my laptop is on. It's sticking up on me. You can say LADA, okay, to say Unilag. LADA. We take the La in Legacy and Da in Dashui. So 你在哪学习? 我在拉大学习. That means if you say LADA that way, that means everybody knows that LADA is called Legacy Dashui. Legacy Dashui is called LADA. But if we don't know, you can call it in full. 我在 Legacy 大学学习. Okay, all right. So this is the way to do this. Okay, now if you want to say he doesn't study in University of Lagos, how do we go negate this? Like negating it to somebody else. 他不 okay, 在 Legacy 大学学习. So the book comes before the place we're talking about here. Now this book, if you notice the way I said it, I said boo, which is the fourth tone, but that's wrong. That should show it doesn't sound nice, does it? Tabu tai. If you check some of our books, you see that when boo follows a fourth tone, boo changes to a fourth tone. Boo changes into the second tone. Okay? Boo becomes the second tone. Tabu tai. Understand? You don't say tabu tai. Understand? 明白了吗?
Yes, ma'am.
我明白了。
谢谢. Thank God for people who are responding. I appreciate your response. Okay. All right then. Now let's look at our textbook. Let me share the screen. Let's go to this one first of all. We'll look at that later. Okay. Now who wants to read this? Now you have to Jusho, mute yourself, everybody. Now this is for. Okay. All right, now Solomon. I'll take your one at a time. Read everything so that it can flow quickly. Solomon. Or is that not the way you are referred to? Okay, now you do. Yeah.
你在哪儿工作？我在学校工作。儿子在哪儿工作？我儿子在医院工作。他是医生。
Okay, so from my explanation and from possibly your study, your FUSI, you've studied before class. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I would like us to make equivalent sentences, like maybe say, where else could you be working? If you are working in a bank, what are you? If you are working in a police station, so what's police station? So who works in a police station? Jincha. Okay. So I'll give you just 1 minute, okay? Because we are running on data right now, okay? So everybody think of something so I can call on you and just recreate this with your own new words. Like you can change Sui Xiao, you can change Yi Shen, Yi Yuan, okay? Those the place you are working and what you are doing there, okay? 明白了吗？
Bye.
好的 just 1 minute. Okay, let me put this so that you can see it. Okay, are we doing that? Please working on that, okay? Ada, who is ready? Is somebody ready? Because you can't wait for everybody at the same time. Then you can always. Who is ready? Jusho.
No.
All right. Now, can you try and recreate with your own this thing? Where are we? Okay. All right. Now, I ask you, then you reply. Okay. 你在哪工作？
我在商店工作。
你在商店做什么？ Okay, it's not here. Do you understand what I just said? 你在
Ma,
商
please
店
come again.
你在商店做什么 So, 商店 it's a rephrase of the question. So you can say, I ask you, 你在商店做 do what? So you can just say, I am a whatever there. So what do you do? 你是服务员吗? Are you a what do you do there?
Like a worker.
Okay, so how do you say work? I hope you learned that before coming up, raising your hand. So what's that?
Gong or gongren.
Gongren is good. Let me write so everybody can see. Okay. Sorry, I think I'm sharing the wrong. Yeah, okay. Gongren. Okay, so Gongren means worker. That's true. But then it sounds more like laborer. Okay, Gongren. It can go. Sometimes you see some words, but then the way you use them. So for somebody who works in a supermarket or something like that, they say more 服务员. 服务员. Okay, this 服务员could work in a restaurant, in a what's it called? In a anywhere like you need services. 服务员 more somebody like what's the English word again? 服务员 say 我是服务员我在商店工作我是服务员 Okay, so who next wants to try? 服务员
老师我
好的那你来你说 Let me just ask you, let's converse, okay? 你好
你好
你在哪工作
我在有公司工作
Sorry, again, 有公司
工作 I complain
哎呀，你在那做什么？What do you do there?
我是秘书。
Mishu, okay, that's true. You could be a secretary in an oil company. I was thinking you were one of the diggers. Okay, was she Mishu? So Mishu is what? Secretary. Okay, who else wants to try? You mean like sure, but if you raise your hand, okay. Anybody raising their hand? Okay. Is it not who just spoke now? Is it not Rashida that just spoke now?
Yes, ma.
Okay, now Blessing, like sure. Then the next person will be Mujola. Blessing.
Okay, ma.
And sure. 你好，
你好，
你做什么工作？
我在大使馆工作。
Okay. Did you if we are about running out of time. If you notice, I said something. I said said it differently. I said 你做什么工作? I don't say 你在哪工作. The question you reply to is 你在哪工作? Okay, so sometimes the question might come different. The answer might seem similar. You know the way we speak in English. Like I say, what do you do? And you can reply me with, oh, I am a lawyer. Understand? Or so what I asked you now was 你做什么工作? Okay, now reply me. This will soon go off. Okay, quite idea will soon go. We resume. We take up the next meeting immediately. Okay, we don't wait. Okay, I want to get this thing done quickly. Okay, because the time is almost running out of this. Okay, who was that? Reply to this question. Reply this question. 你做什么工作?
Ma, I want to say that I'm an ambassador. I can say 我是大使。
我是个大是大使 that's correct, because 大使馆 is what is it called? The embassy. So I'm ambassador. Yes, that's correct. Okay. So 你在哪工作? Now I'm asking you this. 你在哪工作?
我在大使馆工作。
Better. So 大使馆 is the place. Then you are a 大使 in it. Okay. Who else wants to go? That's a more Mujola. The Mujola now.
Ma?
你妈妈 listen to my question. 你妈妈在哪工作?
我妈妈在机场工作。
你妈妈做什么工作?
我妈妈是飞机师。
You want to say pilot?
Yes, ma.
飞行员 better. 飞行员
Alright, ma.
Okay, let me write it out. 飞行员 This one better for a pilot. 好的. Okay, who else wants to go before time? We run out of time because it's almost time. Who else we have? Okay. Mojola just spoke, right? So Adele. Is this Adele, right? If you're Lua Ali Adele. You like Nishoba? Is the person there?
Yes, ma.
Like? 你爸爸在哪工作? 你爸爸在哪工作? Reply.
我爸爸是老师。
你爸爸是老师, okay? So you are expecting me to know where your father works because he said he's a teacher. Because you didn't reply my question. I said 你爸爸在哪工作? Then you replied me that 我爸爸是老师。
我爸爸在哪? I was not here earlier because I was having a bad network. I just came on.
All right, no problem. But the way you said it now, because we are all human beings, sometimes we don't reply the way we are asked the question. Okay, understand? I said, ni baba在哪工作? And they're like, he's a teacher. Then I am to, use my own brain to know that, okay, he works in a school, right? So
that's what I was trying to say.
No, I know you're not trying to say that. But that is how people talk, okay? Because we don't want to do textbook lesson alone. But if I ask you in the exam and then you give me this type, failed it.
No.
Okay. But for conversation's sake, sometimes people, we can always, make our words sound different. The way we think and the way we talk, reflecting in the way we use words. Okay. Tashi, Tata in our going to now reply me correctly. Ni baba ta in our going to reply me correctly. Ada, some
Okay.
people. Okay, Sunny,
Oh,
are you talking? Okay, I'm listening.
I thought you're asking me. I wanted to reply.
Reply.
Okay. My father, okay. Well, Baba, China, 学校.
You see, so now we see that you have an issue with the subject. Who is it? Your baba. Sai. Then the na, you don't put it there again. Na means where. So you replace it with the place. Okay. Now, give me the sentence
Okay.
again.
我爸爸在学校.
Going to. Because you just said this one. If you stop here, it's like you just say he's in the school. We don't know what he's doing there.
Okay.
Understand? So sometimes the verb here might not be going to. It could be my father is in the school, he's reading in the school. That's Tracy. Now it's different from you saying that he's in the school, he works in the school. That's going to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Sunny, Nilai, sure if you've spoken, mute yourself. Sunny, Kehinde, unmute and talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Nilai. Ni Jie. I don't know if you have one, but let's go. Ni Jie在哪学习? Listen to me, okay? 你姐姐在哪学习?
我姐姐在水洗。No, sorry.
Now the Baba asked about his 学习. So what's 学习?
To study.
Okay, so reply me, where is she studying? 你姐姐在哪学习?
大学 OK，我姐姐在水洗大学那个。
Place before action.
Oh. 我姐姐大学那个是 no.
Place. This one. The place first of all. Place, then the verb action. Okay. 我姐姐在 Lagos. Maybe she's studying in school in Lagos. You're not telling me this. 学习.
Okay, ma'am.
Who is the person talking on that there? You have a coach.
No, it's my brother.
It is studying Chinese. You have to pay school fees, or if not, just get out of that place now. Okay. Now the next person. Who else? Mute yourself. Who else has not spoken? We have to. Balikis, Nilaini Shua. Oyedele, Balikis. Give me a second. Let's talk. Jushu. 你弟弟在哪？读书。
我在。
I did not ask about you. 你弟弟在哪读书？
I didn't hear you. 我姐姐。
Okay, you are mixing up the sexes. Didi.
Okay, Didi. Ma.
Okay, 你在哪读书？
我在
You see what? Thank you. All right. Sometimes you don't need to know what this is to be able to even answer the question. You just give me a place here, maybe a general place. Now this to show, what does it mean? Who knows what it means?
To read.
Yeah, it also means to study, to learn, to read. Do, which means to read book. Bulletin kawi, and something like that. Okay, let's pick some Yoruba. Okay, ni didi. 在哪读书? Then you just reply 我弟弟. Even if you don't, you just put a generic place here. Lagos is studying in Lagos, is in Abuja, you know, because the structure is subject, I, place, verb. Understand? To help you to just do that. Okay. So we have 1 minute more. Who can talk in within this 1 minute? Let's see. Olubukola Elizabeth, give me one sentence quickly before the minute runs up, and then we remember I told you we go into the class immediately. Elizabeth, okay. Listen to my question.